Hey everybody, Bobcat here, live in the Art Mines. I'm at the corner of West 53rd and 6th in New York City, and in Manhattan. I'm up here for mostly to play chauffeur for the FlameCon convention, but also here to do a bunch of photography. And more importantly, I'm here to eat. New York City is known around the world as being a crowded, bustling, dirty, frighteningly beautiful city of immigrants. It's got its own crazy street culture, and if you come in the summer, you can find street festivals like this, where they've got most of 6th just shut down, and there's like a half mile of stalls and food vendors and that sort of stuff here, and it's freaking good. So, before I get too far, I want to give a shout out to the Authentic Mexican Grill. Check them out at AuthenticMexicanGrill.com. They made a banging beef quesadilla right on the grill, right in front of me, top notch. But New York City has a tremendous culture of street food. You can find carts, hot dog stands, vendors everywhere, 24 hours a day just about. There are more restaurants than you can swing a cat at, and you shouldn't, because it's rude. But if you're in town, stop in, look around, try something new. There's cuisine from around the world here, and a lot of it is really freaking good and really freaking affordable. I paid $12 for a quesadilla and jarritos, and fresh off the street, it is totally worth it. So, cheers, here's to you. Cheers. Oh, puppy. Another reason I like New York: all kinds of crazy shit will happen without warning, and good crazy stuff too, not just like the scary things. So here I am, minding my own business outside of the Sheraton that's hosting FlameCon, and up pulls up a metric fuck ton of Harley Davidson police motorcycles. There's a few other brands here, but this isn't. This is a few $1 million worth of bikes just parked so lovingly in Manhattan. It's the It's 9/11 First Responders Memorial Ride. It's a big fundraiser they do every year for the very brave men and women that rushed to the scene of those attacks and didn't run from them. A lot of them have some lingering medical issues from the really bad situation, and all these great people have rode a very long way to raise money to help take care of them. So hats off to them, and man, can't beat it. This is beautiful. If I only could afford any of them at all. Here I am in Flatbush, just a few minutes walk east of Brooklyn, about 35-40 minute walk. I'm staying near Ditmas Avenue Station, heading east. Flatbush, I had recommended to me as a community with a whole lot of food from the islands. Caribbean, Jamaica, West Indies, all that, not to be missed. So thought I'd take a stroll over here and see what I could scratch up. And I had recommended a shop. You probably can't see it behind me, but this was the only park bench I could sit down on. It's a place called Bacon Things. I was told to get the saltfish bake, and this is a cod whitefish, a little bit salty. But it's in a chewy roll, and they put a tamarind sauce in it, but they have pepper sauces for a lot of spice, so I'm told, and it's just a little bit sweet. But altogether, this roll, the fish, the tamarind sauce, it almost tastes like a fish stuffed donut. Like, this is really good. This is nice and rich, and it's cheap. It's crazy cheap. I hope the wind. Yeah, the wind will be alright. And it's cheap. It's crazy cheap. So, this saltfish bake, trusty Jamaican ginger beer, $5. I mean, if you need cheap, good food, come out baking things in Flatbush. And I thought I came from a religious community, not religious, but a place with a lot of churches. Walking around here, there are almost as many churches as there are restaurants, places to eat. Like every fifth building is another church. And on Sunday morning, taking a stroll, you hear services in all different kinds of languages. People dressed in their finest. It's a beautiful thing, man. That is good. And I got the recommendation for baking things from the people I'm staying with. They know good, cheap food, and a tip for someplace new, even in your own country, if you're in someplace new, ask around. You know, don't like Google and Yelp and all of that. They're good for directions, how to get there. But if you really want to know what's good, ask the locals. Ask the people that have lived here a while and have gotten something good to eat. And another tip, and don't worry about language. Bring cash. Always bring cash, because some places don't take cards, especially the smaller hole-in-the-wall places. But another thing, if you want to know a place is good, how busy is it? If there's a line out of what looks like could be a closet down an alley, and you see people coming out, licking their fingers, like little boys with bags and bags of food, go there, find out what it is. But understand that some places you may not be really welcome. So, try and use your best judgment. Wherever you go, remember you are a guest. It is not your neighborhood, it's not your community, but if you are kind, if you are compassionate, if you are generous, maybe the neighborhood will welcome you in, and the results are delicious when they do. Man, I could eat like 10 of these. The world is a beautiful place. Say yes, bring some napkins, and I hope you can get to enjoy it.